So, and make sure I get everything in the picture here. So, I'm back. It's been a long time since I left. So, what happened was, I tried to build, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget what I wanted to say before I forgot it. So I call this one EXCAPE from Los Angeles. And what I was about to say here, I tried to build the first, number one, the first ever Kannabis Kung Fu T.A.O school. Now I'm going to tell you later what the name of the Kung Fu is. The name of the Kung Fu is not Kannabis Kung Fu. Alright? So, I'm going to tell it later. So I got it on video. I tried to start a school right here, right in the back. Y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen it. So I tried to build a school right here in the city of LA, Los Angeles, but they shot me down. So I'm back to the land. I'm moving, or I am moving to and starting the T.A.O Network. T.A.O Network. Health and Social Club. And the land is called the Womb. Yeah, just like the womb. So, I'm packed. Well, actually, I've already brought 2 loads. I didn't know I had so much stuff. You know, I don't have like a big bed, and I don't have big couches, but I got a lot of stuff because I'm a collector. Anyway, so I'm here now to hopefully make the last pickup and take it up there, and I am gone from the city. Yeah, for real. So, we have 2. I'm moving on what we are calling the Womb number 1, or Womb 1. Now that's raw land. It's just a couple and a half acres. And there we will be doing live entertainment, and that is also going to serve as the camping grounds. So when you come up there to learn, like in my retreats, you come there to learn some cannabis kung fu and stuff like that. On that land, the Womb 1, we will be camping. Now, about 4 depending on how fast you drive, maybe 5 minutes away on the same street or up there or out there, you call it a road, on the same road. And believe it or not, the road name is Back Us. Back Us. You can't make this shit up. Anyway, about 4 or 5 minutes right down the road, we also have the womb number 2. And at that womb, we are calling it the Airbnb experience. Oh, it's bad down there. So when you come here, we have like drum circle and have like the campfire outside, and it's an experience, not just, oh, we in a nice place. No, you come experience our culture and all that good shit. Anyways, I wrote other stuff down. So that's in Rosamond, California. I'll get into all that because I'm leaving tomorrow. Yesterday, August 8th, 2025, would have been, am I recording? What the? Would have been my mother's 100th birthday, or I say soul return. But she was born in 1925, and yesterday would have been her 100th birthday. Now, believe it or not, today, August 9th, 2025, Saturday, like yesterday was Friday, my mother's soul return. Today, believe it or not, is my father's soul return. So yes, both my mother and my father, back to back, are Leos. Someday I have to find an astrologer and find out what the heaven that means. Anyway, so my mother was born on the 8th and my father was born on the 9th. I was born on the 9th of November, and my brother, right before me, was born on the 8th of May. I gotta find out a numerology and an astrology. But anyway, let me read this because I wrote it down. I just said this. Yesterday was Friday, 8/8/2025. My mother would have been 100-year-old, 1925 to 2025. Today is Saturday, Dad's Day. So in my Church of Divinity, we in here gonna practice Mother's Day, and right behind it, Father's Day. So Friday was Mother's Day. Today, Saturday, is my Dad's Day, Father's Day. And tomorrow is Sun, S-U-N's Day. Because I'm literally moving away. So, the day before Sunday, 8/10/2025, my final move to the womb. Let me start by saying that the T.A.O Arts and Sciences are the most incredible studies and practices. Where was I at? Oh, the most incredible studies and practices I know. I don't know about nothing else. I studied a little Indian stuff. I studied a little this, a little that. The T.A.O is off the chain. So, I know. And then there is the Medu Netter. ancient Egyptian spiritual knowledge, right? The next level for me, you understand, you might be a Hebrew, you might be a Christian, that spiritual stuff I leave up to you. But what's not labeled as any religion is cannabis spirituality. So, your spiritual practice and beliefs may be different than mine. Mine is ancient Kemetic, or what you might call ancient Egyptian. So, cannabis, Kung Fu, T.A.O, or T.A.O, has 3 parts. I think I'm just right now, I don't know what the heaven I'm making up. Has 3 parts. Cannabis, 1, covers both hemp and marijuana. We say marijuana. We'll get into that later. But right now I'll say marijuana. On YouTube and Facebook, etc., I cannot talk about the marijuana because they already took off my opening video off of YouTube and Facebook. So they are censoring what I say about the marijuana side of the cannabis plant. Now the other side, because I have been censored, but I think the other side of the plant, which is hemp, it's legal in every state, and is actually the hemp side that is a part of the business side of the cannabis Kung Fu T.A.O. In other words, well, you can't really see it, but that leaf down there represents the hemp, and that leaf up there represents the marijuana. So on this channel, we're going to talk about the hemp, because from the hemp, we can make, right off the bat, as soon as it grows, you can take it down and put it in a pot and make CBD oils. We are going to have our own special brand of CBD oils mixed with Chinese alternative medicine. Also, I will have to talk about the different attributes, effects, and bad side effects, etc. on Zoom, which I will be doing a consultant instructor certification course, which would only be 10 months. So instead of having to go to Kung Fu school for 20 years and then you ask again, Sifu, can I open a school? It's like, maybe you ignorant. No. This is a school where you can be certified in 10 months, but we have ongoing lessons where you can rise up in rank. But 10 months, you're going to be able to teach. You can go to certification instructor, blah, blah, blah. Also, in the Zoom online course, I will teach the martial art techniques of this Kung Fu system, which I'll tell you later when I get up on the land. So, in other words, on here on YouTube and on, here on YouTube, Facebook, all social media, I'm going to show the form. I'm going to show one form per week. That's just the first, what we call a form of no form. And that's going to take 64 weeks. So that is not the course. I'm going to be showing one form, and then there's 4 other hands. We don't call them forms. There are 4 other hands after that form. So it's going to take a while if you just want to look at the YouTube and Facebook stuff and all the social media. But if you join what we are calling, or what I'm calling, the T.A.O Net, or the Art of Networking, Health and Social Club, you can learn the course in 10 months. Like I said, there will be continuing education after that 10 months where you can get to professor. Of course, I created the system so you will never get to grand professor like me, but you can get to professor, like, you know, you be like, I'm professor grand guy, and you be like professor in your state or whatever. Anyway, so I will teach the martial arts techniques of the style system. The style of this system is actually street boxing that we called, when I was coming up, jailhouse rock. But today, because they're trying to get it recognized as a real kung fu, they call it 52 boxing. And I'm from New York. I grew up with this stuff, and that's mostly in New York. So that's the difference. That's the style of this kung fu. But the system comes from real kung fu that Wu style Tai Chi that I learned from Grand Master Leong Shum of Yin Jiao Pai in New York. So, you know, the YouTube, Facebook, etc., social media will simply be for the introduction of my new kung fu and other systems. I have a new kung fu. I have a self-healing system. I have a wealth building system. Now, I really didn't make stuff up. I just combine certain things to make a new system, but I'm using the Tao. Everything is based on the Tao, and then I took something else and just combined it, and like, wow, that fits. Yeah, dude, this is some real shit. Real. Anyway, so on social media will simply be for introduction of my new kung fu and other systems. And other systems I developed from the Tao arts, which the arts are the practices, the breathing, the movement, the punching somebody in the mouth. And the sciences are the studies of the art of, well, overall I call it the art of life, which I will be teaching through the art of networking, the art of life, the art of war, which is the kung fu, the cannabis kung fu, which I'm going to tell you the name later. And at the bottom is the art of nomics. That is a word. They just put economics or economics. Eco is the same thing, because everything that's economic comes from economic. You tear down a tree, you sell the paper. You tear down a tree, that was economic. No, that was economic. And then when you sell the paper from the tree, it becomes economic. Look it up. Don't believe me. So those 3 things, plus I have one more. I have books on all 3, plus I have one more on Chinese Zodiac that I haven't put together yet. So there will be 4 different systems that I will be certifying people in the T.A.O, the art of networking, or T.A.O Net. So, after saying all that, I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna get to the Kung Fu when I do this move to the land. I'm out. Peace.